Hey everybody, welcome, ciao, salut, guten Abend. Welcome to I've lost track. I think it's the 14th or is it the 15th Mika Fan Club Instagram Live. I can't remember. I've really lost track. 15? Well, hello anyway, and I'm glad you're all here. I see you all filling in the room. It's nice to see the familiar faces. Hi, Emmy. Salut, Guldan. Do I say that wrong? Ciao, Manuela. Hello, Anna. I see you all. And I'm glad that you are all here today. We'll see where this hour takes us. It's nice to spend an hour with you every week. I'm Deb, for those of you who don't know me. DC Deb on MikaFanClub.com. I'm the administrator there. So I, as you can see, have put our new logo out. We started rolling it out on our social media this week, and I actually added it to the forum website last night, and it is thanks to our fan Sivan, and we really like it a lot, and so we're going to be sharing it everywhere. I'm going to see if I can take that away because I can't read your comments in the white on white there, so I don't know what you're all saying. Anyway, hi everybody. Now that's a little more normal. It's a good day here. Things are getting a little less restricted in some ways. I am a little apprehensive, worried about people are maybe doing too much too soon. I was able to go to the beach this week and saw a lot of people sitting way too close to each other. So I hope that doesn't result in more coronavirus cases. I would really like to see things get back to some kind of more normal. So thank you all for your comments on the new logo. Yeah, we really like it a lot too, and we just love the fact that it's got a little bit of Mika jumping in there, and that makes us happy every time we see it, I think. Let's see, I like to start every week with you all saying happy birthday, and to those of you who might be celebrating, I know I saw at least one person, Dee, I think it is, who goes by Creature on the forum. She's having a birthday. I think it's today. Happy birthday, Dee, if you're out there. And I hope that if you are having your birthday this week, you're able to celebrate it with family and friends. I know this is a weird time for everybody. So, oh, happy birthday, Layla. Yeah, absolutely. Joyeux anniversaire. I wish I could speak French and say it properly, but yeah, it's Layla's birthday, that's right. So, yeah, let's see, what else do we have to talk about this week? I'm going to give you, well, I don't have any Mika news. we really don't have much of anything. We got the news that Mika's going to be in X Factor Italia this coming season, and I believe he's going to be on one of the Italian radio shows next week for an hour. They're going to have a bunch of artists taking over their station or their social channels or whatever, and Mika's going to be doing an hour. And they haven't really announced a lot of details about that yet, so watch our Instagram and Twitter account, and we'll post about that as soon as we know more details. Other than that, what other kind of news do we have? I know that you saw. Okay, so Guldan is asking about the French festival on the 5th of September. I was going to bring that up. the festival has announced what they say is their official schedule, and Mika is on it. I have not had any confirmation about that from Mika's team, so I really can't consider that official until I get the word from them. So I'm hoping that that's accurate, but I would say, take that with a grain of salt until we get official word from Mika's team or Mika himself. So yeah, I hope that happens. As far as the Italian shows that were canceled a couple days ago, I know that a lot of people were very upset about that because Italy has a program in place right now that does not allow you to get your money back, but instead you get a voucher that you can use on a future show. And that, unfortunately, is out of Mika's control and out of the artist's control for the most part. That's something I think they implemented, if I read it correctly, they implemented that because of the coronavirus. They don't want all the promoters and venues going bankrupt having to, give all this money back. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I don't know what, if anything, can be done about it. Mika's team is aware that that situation has occurred, but I don't know if there's anything they can do about that. So I'm sorry. I mean, I think we've all lost money on canceled trips, whether it's tickets or travel arrangements. This has just been a crazy year. So unfortunate. But I think we're all in the same boat. Ciao, gracia. Hello, Lucy. I see Camila, Clarice. Hi, all of you people that are just joining us now. It's good to see you. Somebody is asking, when will X Factor Italia be? I'm not sure exactly when it starts airing. I think they start filming in July, but it won't be on the television until, I think, September or October, that time frame. Some of you Italian fans might have a better idea as to exactly when it starts airing on TV. Like I said, I'm not positive of a start date yet. Yeah, September, Gabrielle is telling us. So yeah, in September on TV, yeah. So we have a little while to wait, but I'm sure that in the meantime, as they're filming, they will be doing promotions, and we'll see press releases and things like that. So yeah, we will get some benefit from the early recordings, I think. So let's see. I want to tell you, I see Dusty Bookshelves has joined, and I have to tell you how much I love that username. I don't know if your real first name is Dusty, but I just think it's very clever. I have Dusty Bookshelves myself. So let's see, what else did we want to cover here? Talked about the X Factor a little bit, talked about the French Festival. I have my list here, ticking off things. Some of you were saying earlier that you enjoyed the Facebook watch party yesterday. Yeah, we did. After a failed attempt on Monday, because my video was blocked, we had a Facebook watch party yesterday on the Mika Fan Club Facebook page. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a situation like this, where we all watch the same video at the same time, and we have a live chat going alongside of it so that we can comment on what we're seeing and just kind of be together while we're watching Mika. So it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it, and I will try to do another one. It's hard because, if you use copyrighted material, it gets blocked. And that's what happened on Monday when we tried to do it. I had snuck in a few things from some official Mika videos and things, and Facebook didn't want me to do that. So I had to edit those out. Anyway, so I hope that everybody that was there, we had about 40 people, I think, at the watch party. It was fun. So thank you for joining us if you did, and be on the lookout for another one in a week or two, as time allows me to put one together. So yeah, thanks for all of that. Good feedback. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Somebody asked me here just now, how many times have you seen Mika? Me personally, I have not counted recently, but I'm gonna say 20-ish, maybe a little more than that, but I'm certainly not. There are a lot of other people here in this Instagram Live that have seen him a lot more often than I have live. So, yeah. What else did I want to talk about? Getting back to the logo. As I said, or as you saw, we have a new logo. There it is back there behind me also, in case you forgot. And we have a member named Rose, who you may have seen on our Instagram Live last week. And she was chatting a little bit about back in the very early days of Mika fandom, 2007 and those days. She had a flag made with the Mika Fan Club logo, and I will show it to you in case you didn't see it before. Here it is. And she would bring it to all the concerts, and all the fan club members who were there would sign on the back of it. And Mika sometimes signed it, some of the crew, his family. We got a lot of people to sign it. And that was, she would even give it to other fans to take if they were going to concerts that she wasn't going to. So it even came over to the States, and she, I think she still has it somewhere, but it got signed quite a bit by a lot of people. So now that we have a new logo, Rose has an idea that she would like to do a new flag, and she's been talking to Savon, who designed the logo, and I think they're going to put together a new flag. The project was announced on our forum yesterday. Savon is saying she forgot to reply to Rose. Well, she went ahead and she posted about it on the forum, and on the reverse side, I think she would like to have artwork, doodles, contributions from other fans. So you don't have to be any great artist, but if you would like to contribute to that with your little sketch or whatever, you can contact her. And the best way to do that is to join MikaFanClub.com, register there, get a free account there, and find the thread where people are talking about the new flag, and then you can send your thing in to her and be a part of that. And like I said, I think she's going to do as she did before and take it to shows, because eventually we will have shows again, and get everybody to sign it, and maybe get Mika to sign it, and we'll see. So I know, and there's Rose. She's right there. She's commenting too. So yeah, so that's what the flag project is about. I saw somebody asked about it, and I had planned to talk about it too. So there you go. I also wanted to, oh, how do I get rid of this? Let's see. I can't get rid of the flag now. Okay, there. It's up in the corner. Anyway, I also wanted to thank Florine and Laurie, who have an account called Meekart Vibes, and they invited me to be their guest on their Instagram Live over the weekend, and that was a lot of fun. I got to be a fan and talk to them about some of the things that I've done and seen over the years of Mika fandom. And so thank you guys for asking me. And one of the questions that they asked me was, what was the most fun moment I remembered having with Mika? And I, was kind of drawing a blank because there's so many things that, after 13 years, it was a lot. But as I thought about it later, and this sort of ties in with what some people asked me to talk about this week, is like, experiences at different shows. Well, one of the funniest things was the fan club had a meeting with Mika after a show in Montreal, and I thought I would share some pictures from that with you all. If I can find them quickly for you here. It was back in 2012, I believe it was, and Mika was performing at the Montgolfiers Hot Air Balloon Festival in outside of Montreal, and it was kind of a cool, really cool festival where they just had hundreds of hot air balloons, and they had like a fair with kiddie rides and food booths and things like that, and that was very, very cool. And some of the Canadian fans had the idea that since the show was taking place just a couple days before Mika's birthday, they would make a birthday cake out of balloons for him. It was a hot air balloon festival, so a balloon cake. And they were very clever, and they actually made like a cupcake kind of thing out of balloons, and I can show it to you here, I think. There it is. There, can you see? And it was really nice, and the little blue thing on the top was supposed to be a candle, but we couldn't get it to stay up, so it kept falling over. So as I said, we had a meeting with Mika after the festival to give him the balloon cake and a few other little presents, and he was very sweet as always. But he did make some funny comments about the balloon cake. He said something about thinking it was some kind of monster or something, and he said he knew it had to be from the fan club because it was so bizarre, and but all very kindly, And I do have a video, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Can you hear the video and see it? We had also, the fans had gotten some pieces of fabric that we waved during Celebrate, and he really liked that, and he laughed a lot about that. Okay, so you can see it good. You can hear it good.
We should get like some pre-made ones. Kind of like in lots of
and he couldn't figure out.
The cake is I don't know whether it's
Yeah, he thought that some of the balloons on the cake were obscenely shaped, and I had to explain to him that no, they were actually meant to be sprinkles. So, and then we had a group photo with him after, and you can see the balloon cake in the background. So that was a fun memory and a funny thing. So I hope you don't mind me sharing and indulging in something like that. I would like to get rid of the picture now, but there it is. Okay. So, yeah. So thank you, Florine and Laurie, for allowing me to remember that. It's something I had not thought about for a while, and it was a happy memory. So, so thank you. Another thing that I was going to share with you, because we talked to Rose last week, and we talked about her dressing up as a penguin, and I did dig out a penguin photo to share with you. And this is just like our little walk down memory lane, right? There's Rose as in her penguin costume. Rose, this was in Glasgow back in November of 2007. So, just us being silly. But following Mika, you're allowed to be a little silly. So, yeah. So I think that was all I pretty much was going to talk with you about today, just from my side. A lot of you said, when I asked for suggestions or questions or whatever, a lot of you said, well, bring Mika with you this time. And it made me feel a little bit like, well, I guess I'm not enough. But that's okay. I would rather be talking with Mika or watching Mika speak right now. So I understand. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he is. But he's not here. It's just me today. So after saying all of that, I'm going to see if anybody would like to talk to me. If there's anybody, first I'm going to check and see if any of you had any additional questions. No. And then let's see who would like to talk. Okay. Anna is here from Poland. Anna would like to start. Uh-oh, Anna, I don't know. Ah, there she is. Hi.
Yeah,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. Thanks.
Great.
So,
Nice to see you.
oh, thanks. Likewise. Likewise. So, what's going on there for you? I saw that there was the challenge by X Factor Italia to sing tomorrow, and they gave you the chords. So, are you going to do that challenge?
I did it.
Oh, you did it already. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it was great, but we are Mika's fans, so we can be crazy.
Absolutely.
I seen this post of X Factor,
Mm-hmm.
and first of all, I thought, oh, great, they have chords. Maybe I will try to play the guitar. And after that, I said, no. But maybe I can sing just a little bit. So I decided to make a sort of rehearsal
Mm-hmm.
and post it maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow.
Okay.
And I started to record it, and I said, okay, let's do it today. It's already done, so
There
I
you
edited
go.
a little bit and I posted it, and and it's done. And just 5 minutes after that, I've seen your post
Ah.
about the challenge.
Well, I wondered, and I figured that some of our fans would participate. So yes, I'll look it up and I'll look for it. Yeah.
Yes, just to endorse Mika as well, because I think next time it will be a song of how is the name of the girl of the
Emma
jury?
Marone.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the one week it will be another jury. So first is Mika, so we have to
I think I
support
think you're
him.
right. I imagine they'll do one from each of the judges. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So well,
So I say like this.
well, I will look it up and I will find it so I can see you singing tomorrow. So
Yes, I posted it as a
oh,
story. I don't know, it should be a story or it should be a post. So you can find it in the story, but I posted on my Mika po polsku. It's not on my name, but on the
okay.
website name.
Okay. Well, I'll look for it then. So, how's everything else going?
But it was really fun, and I think it was okay to post it today. It's done.
Yeah.
Now maybe someone else will follow me. So
Yeah.
I hope to see some other fans singing this song
Oh, yeah.
or play. I don't know. They can do anything.
Yes. Well, I know I got some uh, stories. I got tagged in some stories from some other fans singing. So I think people are going to participate in that. Maybe Mika will see them, and it would be nice if he would see them and then make some.
Yeah, it would be nice. I think maybe it's because we are supporting him, so it's for us it's normal. But sometimes maybe at this moment he needs us as well to feel more, a little bit more than we have no gigs now. So at least via internet, via Instagram, Twitter,
Mhm.
etc.
Yeah. So somebody's saying, how do we know you? Because they've never heard of you before. How do you guys know Anne? Well, because we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. So yeah, we're starting to know each other, right? We're starting to recognize each other's names and get to know
Mm.
each other. So it's all good. Yeah. So
So
well,
anyway, I invite other fans to prepare the story, singing, playing, or maybe a short video, some sort of to post
hmm
it, because I don't know what is the deadline,
oh,
if it's during the week or a
I
few
don't know.
days on.
Yeah.
So we have to try to post as much as possible.
Yeah. So I'm getting some questions here, and this is a good thing to ask you as well. Somebody asked me, how long have I been a fan of Mika, and have I ever met Mika? Well, obviously I have. If you saw the video I just showed, and I've been a fan since 2007. But maybe Anna, you would like to answer those questions.
For me, it's more complicated because, in Poland, Mika is not very famous. He
hmm
used to be. He played one gig in 2010. I wasn't so much fun at that moment. I didn't even know about the concert. But it was this time in 2010 when I started to be interested in. And of course, I know Relax, Grace Kelly, those two songs were the most known, I think, in Poland. And
hmm
after that was Silence.
hmm
And in 2010, I think I started to check internet to find some more information or songs. And I found this Mika's forum. It was MySpace, I don't remember. It was this first forum when we can write comments, etc. And I was surprised because Mika did his post as well.
hmm
And it was at the moment of Paloma's accident.
mm
That's why for me the situation and the song Paloma after that is very precious, because at the moment when I saw the comments, Mika's comments, I thought, "Oh, it's not possible. An artist writing things like this, pray for my sister, etc. etc. I thought it can't be. Maybe it's a false forum or something like this. But
hmm
after a few days, I realized it was true. And now we know that Mika, he interact with fans, so we know that he can answer questions or something like this. So or inform us. Now we have
hmm
Instagram, we have Twitter, so it's easier. But in
hmm
2010 we did not have this. So the forum, I think, was the only way to contact between fans and with Mika.
Hmm. I yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was, and I'm not aware that Mika was posting on
I
anything.
think it was Mika Sounds.
Uh-huh.
Mika Sounds,
Well,
the
Mika
first,
Sounds did have a forum,
yeah.
um, but by
I remember
2010 it
pictures,
was,
photos.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll go back and look through the
Yes,
archives
but
there.
anyway, it was my first contact with fan club or with
hmm
other fans. But I was just observing.
hmm
And after that, it was again the silence. After 2 or 3 years after that, I found out that Mika released 2 albums.
hmm
So it was this moment when I started to follow him again, because I liked Origin of Love, and I think I bought both Origin of Love and No Place in Heaven. So I had a lot of music to learn, and it was fun.
Yes.
And it was easier after that. It was easier with internet to find some information. And as you know, I have my Polish website now because I couldn't find the whole information. Even on Mika Sounds, the
Mm-hmm.
bio, for example, it was not full. It ended up at 2015, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
you don't find any new information. So I decided, okay, I will put all this together and I create this website for Polish fans because I know there
Mhm.
were a lot of fans in Poland. I don't know now,
Mhm.
maybe few because
I
we
I've
don't
been
have
seeing
information.
a fair number of fans come from Poland and Eastern Europe in particular, a lot from Russia, in fact. So
Yeah.
it's
The
kind of
fandom
interesting
is
to
big,
me.
I think, but fans are not very active.
Hmm.
Mhm.
It's interesting to me to see where people come from, and I do wonder how they learn about him in some of these more remote places. So yeah,
I think sometimes it's an accident because Mika did not release any album during 4 or 5 years, so it was
right.
a big silence in medias.
Hmm.
I speak French, I speak English, so could read a lot of information about him. Because
Right.
if we really want, we can find them. But there are a lot of fans, for example, in Poland, or maybe not in Russia, but in Poland, they don't speak English or they don't speak fluently English.
Right. Right.
They can read some informations, but they are not sure. So I decided to do the translations.
Hmm.
And as Mika spent a lot of time in France, for me it was the best because I understood all the interviews or I don't know TV shows, etc., etc., so that
Hmm.
I could translate them as well.
Yeah. Well, well, thank you very much for sharing your time with us and
Thank you for inviting me.
talking about Mika with us.
It was
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
pleasure.
see if there's anybody else around that would like to chime in here. So it was lovely to see you again, and
Thank you.
we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.
See you
Bye bye.
later. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, let's see here. I'm getting some questions from a couple people I think that are new here, and Anissa has asked a couple questions, and like I said, she was asking of if I've met Mika and if I and how long have I been following him. Excuse me. And yeah, I have been lucky enough to meet him quite a few times, and he's lovely, as you can imagine. And if you are new here, you might not know, but several weeks ago, Mika actually came into our Instagram live and chatted with us for about 40 minutes or so. And that video is on our YouTube channel, and it's also on our Instagram TV, IGTV channel here. And if you'd like to see that, you can catch up with that in a couple different ways. And so you can hear some of Mika's thoughts on current events and things like that. So Anissa, please, if you're new, please look that up, and maybe you could tell us, answer some of your same questions for us, like how long have you been a fan? When have you discovered Mika? What is your favorite album? If you would like to talk to me, I could bring you in and we could talk. We could all get to meet you. Um, so I'm trying to read. Yeah, don't be shy, people. Come and talk to me. That would be fine. I would love that. I think, we've been doing this long enough, and a lot of you maybe feel like you don't have anything to say, but uh, that's not true. We would love to hear what you have to say, um, and learn about what brought you here, how you got here. I know that some of you may not speak English fluently. That's okay. We can tend to figure it out with hand gestures. So I don't speak French. Unfortunately, I speak a little bit of Italian, but not confidently. So yeah, I'm pretty much stuck with English, unfortunately. Um, so let's see, what else do we have here? People are talking about, um, okay, let's see. I think we're caught up with all that. Oh, I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that would like to, oh, and see, you can see why does it turn around when I try to bring somebody in? I don't understand. No, no Spanish either. I'm sorry. I really, I used to think I would learn a lot of different languages, but I just have never been focused enough. So, hola, that's about it. Hola, ¿qué tal? That's about it. Sorry. Okay. Well, if there's nobody else who would like to talk and there's nobody who would like to sing, my hair is always perfect. Yeah, well, that's a lot of hairspray to get it to stay in place. So, um, I'm trying to read some of your other comments. I feel sad because it's like the comments aren't synced to the video, and that makes it challenging for when we want to try to play some games. Like last week, the misheard lyrics game was kind of a disaster because some of you were seeing the answer before you even heard the question, and I just don't understand why the things don't sync up. But I do have another lyrics quiz for you if you would like to try that. Unless you would like to just talk like this is fine too. If you want to ask me questions and I'll see if I can answer, that works as well. Oh, Fanny is asking about the September festival date in France. We talked about this earlier, Fanny. I have asked his team for confirmation about that, and I haven't heard anything back from them. So I'm not sure whether, how official we should consider that. I'm sure the festival thinks it's official, but until I hear word from Mika or his team, not sure whether we can say, I can't really announce it. I know that sounds weird, but Mika's team has asked me to not announce things until they say it is 100% official. So even though you may see it on the festival website and you may see it, from a promoter and you may see it on all other kinds of fan sites, I can't post anything about it until I hear from Mika's team that it's okay to do so. So I'm sorry. There's always, maybe 99% sure, but there's still that tiny little bit of doubt. So hopefully we'll hear something positive soon. That's the best I can say. Okay, so some of you said that you still would like to try to do the lyrics thing, even though the chat doesn't cooperate. Well, I've got a lyrics quiz. It's like we did a couple of weeks ago, where I'm going to give a line from a song, and then I would like you to give me the next line. Not the name of the song, although obviously we'll want to know that too, but the next line from the song. Okay, some people are asking, holding your drink. Is that Michelle? Am I remembering right? That's your name? Is Mika very radio silent? And is that uncommon for him? He is very silent right now. And no, that's not really uncommon. If you've followed him any length of time, we go through phases like this where he just is busy doing things and just doesn't communicate very much. We used to call it a Mika drought because, we would go weeks and weeks without knowing where he was or what he was doing or what was happening. And it was, it makes you feel very disconnected as a fan. And it's kind of, it's hard, so I understand. But it is not really uncommon. No, Camille knows, she's been around a while. It's not uncommon at all. It doesn't mean anything bad has happened. It just means he's wrapped up in something else. So we learn patience, don't we, as Mika fans? So, thank you, Sarah. I never used to have all of this stuff out. I used to have it all in a box put away, but doing these Instagram lives has given me an excuse to put everything out on display. Um, yeah, I have more even, but you know, it's kind of ridiculous. Um, does anyone know when the song with Dana Paola will be released? Elena asked. I have not heard anything official from Mika's team, but Dana Paola actually said something. She was doing like an Instagram live, I think, with her fan club or with her fans. And she said something about it coming out in September or October. Um, so um, I think we can look for it then, but no official date has been announced. Um, so yeah, he has apparently done some kind of collaboration with her. Um, uh, so we can look forward to that. I think he's also done some kind of collaboration with the group Offenbach. You may remember he posted an Instagram story with them a couple months ago, and I think that's probably going to hopefully come out later in the year as well. So, uh, yeah, Florine has asked me, what's my husband think about my passion for Mika? Well, you know, he just kind of shakes his head and rolls his eyes. He did ask me once a long time ago why Mika, you know, what made me fixate on Mika and not some other singer. And, you know, it's really kind of a hard thing to explain. Um, there's just something about him that I really connect with. And he just seems like a very nice person. And, uh, you know, everybody's got a hobby, and Mika is unlucky enough that he has become my hobby. So that sounds weird. But anyway. Yeah. Is he jealous of Mika sometimes? No, I don't think so. We've been married a long time, so he's probably glad that I leave him alone. So, um, yeah, he doesn't get jealous. He knows, he's never met Mika. He's only seen Mika live one time. Um, but he likes him well enough. He just, you know. Okay, so yeah, he has a nice hobby. Yeah, I know that still sounds weird though. Mika, I hope you don't. I don't. He doesn't see this because that would be weird. I don't want him to hear me say that. Let's see. Well, okay, we've got about 15 minutes left. So if you want to do the lyrics thing, we will do the lyrics thing. Um, and as I said, I'll do it like I did last time. I'll give you a line, and then you tell me the next line. And no prizes, but just a little bit of fun, and you can just sort of brag that you got the answers right. Somebody new has come in here. Do you only Vinny says, do you know if there's an address where we can send fan art or presents for Mika? Unfortunately, no, there still isn't an address to send fan mail to. Mika changed management a year or so ago, and we have not gotten a new address to send things to. I have asked a number of times, but I haven't gotten an answer yet. So I don't know where we can send anything. The only chance you have of giving him something in person is or giving him something is if you can see him in person, which we can't right now anyhow. So, hi, Angela from the US, fellow American. Yeah. Okay, well, Angela, you're just in time. We're going to do the lyrics quiz. Okay, I will answer one more question. Anna Rigi has said, "How did it happen that Mika became my follower?" Oh, how Mika became my follower? Gee, You'd have to ask Mika that. I think he just, like, I have met him many times over the years, and he occasionally needs to check on something or ask something, and so that's an easy way to connect with me. You know, he doesn't have to email me or anything. He can just drop me a message on Instagram or on Twitter. So yeah, I think that's how it was. No dark secret or anything. So it's just an easy way for him to get in touch. Okay, Angela, and all the rest of you. Here, this is the lyrics quiz. As I said, I will give you the line. You give me the next line of the song. All right, and without music and sort of out of context, it may be hard. It may be challenging. We'll see. All right, number one. The neighbors want us all to leave. What is the next line after? The neighbors want us all to leave. The neighbors want us all to leave. And they're calling the police. Correct. Angela got it first. And Mika Mad US got it. Yes. Okay. And that song is It's My House, right? Okay. All right. The second one, number two. You don't even know the song. Uh-oh. It's called It's My House. And he used it as the theme song to his TV show, Stasera Casamika. So Mixi, you'll have to look it up on YouTube. Okay, number two. 'Cause I keep on trying. What is the next line after 'cause I keep on trying? Cause I keep on trying. I'm waiting for all of you to catch up, I guess. Florine says no idea. Cause I keep on trying. Oh, now Rose has what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I think it's I keep on trying. Something ain't going. Something ain't going on. And what am I doing wrong? I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the song. Does it what am I? Okay, you're all saying that. So okay, Dr. John. Right. All right, this one should be easy, I think. I look at you, you look at me. What is the next line? I look at you, you look at me. I'm not sure if I'm right about Dr. John Rose, but I will go listen again. Yes, Mika Mad US says, we bite each other from the song. No, it's actually we bite each other. That's right. We bite each other. From the song. Yes, misheard lyrics. I look at you, you look at me, we bite each other. Stuck in the middle. Okay, number 4. In your world is like a cage with a tiger. In your world is like a cage with a tiger. What is the next line? And Mika do bite. I don't know. I've never been bitten by Mika, so I don't think he bites. Yes, Angela, that's what the cuts and the bruises are there for. From the song Ta-da. Yes, Camille. Okay. Yes, and wouldn't we all love to hear Ta-da sung live? He has never done that live. I wonder if we could ever convince him to do that. Okay, number 5. We do it all around the world. What is the next line? We do it all around the world. I'm waiting for you to catch up. Just so it never ends. Lucy Mika 06. Yes. From the song is Live Your Life. Yes, Rose got that. Okay. Number 6. It happened to me totally unprepared. It happened to me totally unprepared. What is the next line after that? Yeah, Mika Mad US is correct. Lucy was close. It's just the beginning, but I'm not even scared. Right, Camille has it also. And that is the song Talk About You, right? Right. Right. Okay. Number 7. How come you look so cool? What's the next line? How come you look so cool? En la llamada puedes poner, Mika. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Jenna Rolinda. I don't speak Spanish. Because that's the only thing that I learned at school. Angela got that one. And the song is Popular. Yes. Okay. Number 8. It hurts, but what can I do? What is the next line? It hurts, but what can I do? Oh, everybody knows Popular. Yes. Okay, the next one is It hurts, but what can I do? What is the next line after that? It's amazing how different it is when you don't have the music to go along. You have to sing the whole song. Lucy has it. Yes. Won't turn into a kid too. Yes, Lucy got it. Yes, kids. Camille says kids, and that is correct. All right. Number 9. I hope that this is the only song that he uses this line in. I don't know. Okay, number 9. I don't know what to say. What is the next line after that? I don't know what to say. Oh, this is what did they ask me in Spanish, Anna? Oh, I see. Okay, Nagoya has the song right, but what is the next line? I don't know what to say. That's unusual for me. Yes, Angela got it. Okay. Nagoya got the song, and Angela got and Camille, and Florine. There we go. All right. That was 9. Okay, this is number 10. This is the last one, and we have 4 minutes. So we're close to the end here. If we forget the things we know, what is the next line? If we forget the things we know. if we forget the things we know. Well, you're close, Mixie. Yeah, Camille has it. It's would we have somewhere to go? Yes, would we have somewhere to go? Camille got it. Mixie was close. And it is my interpretation. I went all the way back to the beginning there for that one. Yeah, because it is hard to remember all the lyrics, and especially when you don't have the music, you know. So I know it's always funny when you go to a show and Mika has forgotten the lyrics, and you think, how can you forget your own lyrics? But but I guess it does happen, you know, if you haven't sung it for a while and you haven't had it. I know I was at a show once and he was trying to sing Popular, and he could not remember the second. I think it was the second verse, you know, where he says, "Dunk me in the toilets now it's you that cleans them." He couldn't remember, and he started the song twice and he couldn't remember them. It was pretty funny. So next week, sing it. Oh no, nobody wants to hear me sing. Could I please bring and put Mika live? Yeah, I would love to, but you know, I can't. You know, he knows when we do this. He knows that it's being done, and I always hope that maybe he will pop in unannounced, but he hasn't yet so far. So yeah, we all would like to talk to Mika instead of me. So, but you know, I think he will eventually. So anyway, that was the lyrics quiz. I'll try to come up with maybe some trivia or something for next time. But I do thank you all. Celine, you're not bad. It's difficult, and I know there's a lag time, and it's hard without the music, and yeah. So, but I think you all did pretty well. And let's see, did I miss? Um, I did want to say, you know, since Instagram now lets me post this directly from this live to the IGTV, I lose all of your comments. And I used to like to look back at the video and read your comments and see what maybe I had missed while we were talking. And I can't do that now. So that's why I really encourage you to write to me. Send me a message, and you know, either on Instagram or on the forum, if you have any feedback, because I don't get to go back and review everything that was talked about. So anyway, yes, I love talking with you all too. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time. And yes, I am down to a minute and a half now. The little timer has popped up. So thank you all for joining us again this week. And I appreciate all of you. And as I always say, please stay safe. We still live in kind of weird times. So, you know, stay safe and stay healthy. And we will meet again. And like I said, watch for another Facebook watch party if you think that's something you'd like to do. And don't be scared. Whoever said that, Mika Mad US. Don't be scared. Next week, come on and talk with me. And yeah, okay. So like I said, again, be safe, be healthy, and come back and see me next week. And we'll talk soon. Ciao.